Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we will be looking at a chess game played between Albert Einstein and Robert Oppenheimer in 1933 at Princeton University in New Jersey. The game was first published in The Pleasure of Chess book by Gerhard Henschel in 1959. Einstein played by White's side in this game and opened with a pawn to e4. Oppenheimer replied with a pawn to e5. Knight to f3, knight to c6. Einstein played bishop to b5, which marks Ruy Lopez opening, also known as the Spanish game. In this position, Oppenheimer responded with a pawn to a6, kicking back the bishop, which marks the Morphy defense. So the bishop is kicked back to b3. Knight to f6 ensues, putting pressure on e4 pawn. White ignores it and castles. Black takes on e4 and here ensues the rook to e1, attacking the knight. Pawn to d5, reinforcing the knight. And now pawn to a4, trying to open the position to start an attack. But this move is not good at all actually, because here Black had a very good opportunity to dominate the game by playing bishop to c5, attacking the f2 square. Then White should have played rook to e2, defending the f2 square. But in this position Black would have simply played bishop to g4, creating a pin and planning to take the knight in order to ruin the pawn structure with the following attack on White's king. But in the game Oppenheimer actually responded with a pawn to b4. Pawn to d3. Knight to c5 putting pressure on b3 bishop, knight takes e5. If knight takes knight, rook will take knight with a check and after bishop to e6, Black actually is losing the pawn on d5. So in the game Oppenheimer played knight to e7, creating a block from a discovered check. Einstein played queen to f3, launching a solid attack. In this position the best move to defend was bishop to e6, but Oppenheimer made probably the worst move possible, playing pawn to f6, and Einstein immediately responded with queen to h5 check. Pawn to g6, knight takes g6, pawn takes knight, and queen takes the rook. Knight takes the bishop, pawn recaptures. Here Black could have tried to improve their position by playing king to f7 with a following bishop to g7, but in game Oppenheimer played queen to d6. Bishop to h6, creating another pin. King retreats to d7, bishop takes, bishop to b7, queen to g7, creating one more pin on e7 rank. Rook to e8, defending the e7 square. White develops knight to d2, pawn to c5. Rook to d1, pawn to a5. And probably the most beautiful move of this game, knight to c4, giving up a knight, but opening the d-file. Queen can't move, due to the e7 square defense, so pawn takes the knight, pawn recaptures, queen takes on d1, rook recaptures with a check, king retreats to c8 and bishop takes on e7. In this position on move 24 Oppenheimer resigned. So this was a very interesting and thrilling game between two physicists. Feel free to leave comments on what you think about Einstein and Oppenheimer chess level. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more chess related content. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next videos.